issues. Ulnar nerve is another nerve that basically comes down from your neck and it comes down your arm. It's the one that you hit whenever you hit your funny bone. If you've smashed the bejesus out of your funny bone and it starts for a long time, or if you've actually had a really big hit on your funny bone, then this can play a huge role into what and why you have these issues here. So my name is Liz. I'm a physical therapist, owner of The Ride Life and Blue Ridge Biomechanics. And why would you irritate this ulnar nerve? So this ulnar nerve, you can press on it whenever you are riding. It's more so an issue with cyclists and road bikers than it is mountain bikers. Main reason why is just your positioning on the bike. So if you are over and on top of the bike and you are having your hand in more of the bars that go down, then you're going to push more so on the heel of your hand. And that heel of your hand is where your ulnar nerve comes in. So everybody feel the nice little bone that comes on right over here, comes out. Drop just to the inside of it. And if you press real hard, you can probably feel it in your pinky. Welcome to your ulnar nerve. If that is really, really sensitive, like you don't really have to push that hard on it, you probably have some ulnar nerve issues. Now, ulnar nerve issues, what I likely do is I look at their neck to make sure that everything's okay there. But changing handlebar position, changing how aggressive you are on the bike is a big issue and a big thing to do. Also, sleeping position. So a lot of times we don't think about what we do off the bike affects us for when we're on the bike. But also, you'll probably feel it when you're sleeping, and you probably sleep like this, almost all curled up. And so especially if your arm is up, your elbow is bent, your wrist is like that, and then your fingers are curled on top of that. That is the most stretched out that your ulnar nerve can get. This is a little bit even more so. So if you do this and you're like, woo, my pinky is lit up, then you probably have a little bit of irritation in your ulnar nerve. Especially if you do this and then you pull your pinky off and you're like, oh my goodness, and you feel it radiating down and around. I feel a little tightness in my hand. That is normal. But if you feel it a huge whoosh, or you can't even get to that position, then that's a big issue and you need to seek treatment or you need to seek help and figure out some different ways to help within that. One of them is just sleeping posture. Don't tuck your hand up in. Try to keep it down and not super all the way up in. It's going to help a ton. Also, change if you work at a desk job. Make sure you're not pushing on your elbows the entire time that you're at your desk. Lean forward on them. Basically, you're just resting on your ulnar nerve as it crosses over your funny bone region. Same thing. It doesn't like to be pushed on here. It doesn't like to be pushed on there. Don't push on it. Change the way your posture is, or put a cushion underneath your elbows whenever you're doing that. It helps a lot and just helps decrease how much you're basically pissing it off during the day. Hope all this makes sense, and check out the next episode for some exercises on why and how we change things up. Cheers, everybody.